No, sir, stop.
Okay, starting again. So small r is one resistance which is directly there, present there. Means all these resistances are small r each. So A to B, small r is present. From A, what current is entering? I is entering. And what current is going from B? I is going from B. What is going through small r? I by 3 is going through small r. What is going through the remaining network then? Remaining network means now I am not taking just one wire here. Remaining means all others.
2i by
All,
3.
that is going to I by 3.
3 into
So
R.
if 2i by 3 goes through the remaining network, then I can tell what is the resistance of the remaining network. I can tell it easily, right?
Same potential difference.
Or I can say effectively total I comes. Let the net resistance be R. The potential difference will be V only. I, and this total potential difference will be V only. And this is going I through the net resistance finally. Okay. Let us say it is R dash. It is for the remaining part, remaining network. And this R comes out to be finally R into R dash upon R plus R dash. This is net R. So effectively I into effective R is equal to same potential difference V. Then I, what we want now, divide both 1 and 2.
Equating.
Divide, equating, yes, equating, right? Equating, why should we divide also? Equating R we are getting as
R by
small r by 3. Answer, that is
Sir,
answer.
here
Small.
2i by 3 into R, no, sir?
No, not 2i by 3 into R.
Okay.
This is R dash. Total is I. It's parallel combination. The parallel combination of small r and R dash is becoming the effective resistance R. Remaining resistance and this resistance, they are in parallel. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Others are there. Some other questions can be there, but those are similar only. Now, if I make a hexagon and I connect all the hexagons, can you tell me what is the answer for those hexagons if I connect so many hexagons together? Like this, like honeybee network.
I by 6, sir. Sorry, R by 6, sir.
It will be R by 6. Let us check once. A current is going to how many places? 3 places. B current is coming to from how many places again? It is coming from 3 places. So in the middle, it is I by 3 plus I by 3 becoming 2I by 3. So same way, 2I by 3 into small r is equal to V. But V is also equal to capital I into total R. So I cancelled. We are getting R is equal to 2R by 3 actually, not I by 6, 2R by 3. Okay. One thing we can ask in this network, in honeybee type of network, if there are hexagons. Till now we were asking only between adjacent points what is the resistance, but this honeybee network is symmetric in such a way that I could ask you not only between adjacent points, but I can go one point beyond that. Then also we can ask and you can still answer that question. Let us try to answer that. If I take 1 point, wait a second, just wait. I have to make it a little bigger now. 1 point, let us say A here, and second point B here. Now, can you answer this one? This keeps on going like that only everywhere. Try answering this one. It is symmetric perfectly from A. How the current can go? No, I think I went to third point. It should be not third, it seems. It should be second closest point. If I go to the third point, could I do? Wait a second, let me check once. Can I do or not? I by 3, I by 3. How will it go from A? I by 3, I by 3. First, while we are sending the current from A, then we are assuming as if B is not even present. It is going from A up to infinity. Then I by 3, finally it will divide into, how will it divide? I by 6.
I by 6. I by 6.
I by 6, and it is I by 3. And similarly, when from B it comes, then it will be I by
12.
But there's a problem here now. I think after that we can divide it further or not. From I by 6, can I still divide it now? This side. I think I cannot
I
divide
by
it
12, I
anymore.
by 12.
No, not like that.
Sir, I by 3 and minus.
Wait. Let me think. When it is becoming I by 6, I by 6, it is becoming.
Another I by 6 will be added. Sir.
Another I by 6 will be added, sir. Or else
Where?
another.
The point beside B.
I
Another
think
I by
I
6 will
should.
be added, sir.
I can take B point here. Then I can do it. I could not take it at the third. This furthest this distance I cannot take. Reason is, what is the reason? Let me tell you what is the reason. At this, I don't know how the I by 6 current divides further. I'm not able to tell how this current divides further now. Reason is, about this line, this network was exactly symmetric. It has equal chances to go this side and this side. I by 6, no problem in that. But when we start going this side, then this is going, see, observe, this is a positive point, let us say. Now this is going away from positive here, right? But this is coming towards positive side. It is coming towards closer side, towards that side only. So I cannot say that these currents will divide equally now, because they are not similarly located with respect to the point from where the current was entering. But if you observe these wires here, these wires were exactly similarly located with respect to positive. So while the current enters, here it will go equally in this direction or in this direction. So I could tell up to this. After that, I really have no information. I don't know how it gets distributed after that. Therefore, I could not determine if B is kept at this place, then I cannot determine. So I should not keep B here. That was mistake. I should have kept B. I should have kept B here. Now up to this I can tell. Similarly, when the current will be entering to B, then let me make that. It will become I by 3, and this side I can tell it will become, for this I'm making for B with red color, let us say. This one is I by 6. So I by 6 plus I by 3, and again I by 6 plus I by 3. That is happening here. So what is it at last? I by 6 plus I by 3 into R plus I by 6 plus I by 3 again into R. This total is equal to the effective potential difference between A and B. That can be written as
I by 2 R, I by 2 R.
which part? B part you are not understanding or what?
Yes, sir.
B part is, so let me represent B colors by red color only. So when B is taking current I outside, it is also taking from all sides I by 3, I by 3, I by 3. And we can tell what current enters in these sides also. Similarly, we can tell what current enters in this side also. Here it will be entering I by 3. It will be entering I by 3. What will be current in this branch? Are you noticing?
Yes,
I by 3 minus I by 6, because they are going in opposite directions. Okay.
Yes,
What
sir.
current is in this branch? In this branch, it is I by 6 was due to the A, and I by 6 is due to, no, I by
I
3.
by 3 due to
I by 3 was due to
I
A,
by
and
3
I
due
by
to A,
6.
sir.
I by 6 due to
I by 6 is due to B. So one is of B and one is of A. That's why it is I by 6 plus I by 3. When we went to the second resistance, then current due to A became I by 6, but current due to B became I by 3. Again, adding those I by 6 plus I by 3. This resistance is also R, this is also R. So if we are going from A to B, then we are getting this as the net potential difference. We are getting this thing as the net potential difference, and net potential difference from A to B we can write as V.
IR, sir, B equals.
And that we can further write as I into effective resistance capital R.
Equal to R, sir.
I
So
into
R is
small
becoming
IR is equals to I.
Equal to R, sir.
Smaller
sir.
only.
small r only.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. This, yes, small r only this time. R is equaling out to be equal to small r only, right?
B it should be I by 6, no, sir.
Which should be I by 6?
I by 6 plus I by 6 will become I by 3, no, sir.
No. Where is I? Which is I by 6 plus I by 6? It is I by 6, it is I by 3.
Right, sir. That before.
This one. Which
I
branch you are
see.
talking? In
That,
this branch, it is I by 3 minus I by 6. But I don't need this branch. I am making KVL equation from A to B, this side.
that I understood, sir, but it should be I by 6 also. Because
In this
that,
I by 3 minus I by 6, I by 6, correct. Okay. I got your point. Sorry. This diagram in red is, this should be not I by. I understood your point. This was mistake, I think. It is already I by 3 red here, so it will become I by 6. Then I by 6 cancels I by 6. Then what is the current in this branch then?
No current.
No current will flow in
No,
this
I
branch.
see, that's fine,
Equipotential, no, sir, that is.
This point and this point will become equipotential and no current will flow. Yes, correct. Right. Is there any other way also that we can tell these are equipotential? I think we can tell in another way also. No,
No, sir.
not
AB
in
are
any.
images of each other.
Let me check once. You are right. Yes, you are right. Plus and minus. So otherwise also if we make a mirror here, we were able to tell that these two will be at the same potential. Similarly, I could tell these also here, C and D. This C and D will also be at the same potential. So the current flowing between C and D will also be 0. Yes, we are able to tell that way also. All right. So this we got. Next we have from Pathfinder. Or no, one more before Pathfinder. That is different. Again, make a big triangle first. And in that big triangle, connect the midpoints of that big triangle in this way. Again, connect the midpoints of that smaller triangle. And this keeps on happening indefinitely. So it is a infinite network again, but it keeps on becoming, the resistances keeps on becoming smaller and smaller. Resistances are proportional to the side length. In this case, we have to find what is the resistance between A and B, given that resistance per unit length is A. Sorry, not A. A is the side length actually. Resistance per unit length is given, in fact, R. Okay, what is the resistance per unit length? R. And side length is given to us A. Is that okay? Side length is given to us as A.
Longest triangle side, sir.
What?
Longest triangle side, sir.
Longest triangle side is A. Others will become A by 2, A by 4, and so on. Okay. Or I can say simply that A to B side length, I can say A to B side length is equal to A.
This is like infinity ladder case with the ratios.
But it is somewhat slightly complicated. Here we have to use one more concept. Just a simple infinite ladder case will not be enough. Here I have to use symmetry also along with that. Then we can use by infinite ladder concept. Which symmetry we have to use? Place a mirror here.
Sir, that one. Median. Yeah.
Then in this case, yes, the joint removal is important here. This boy understood exactly right only. Now we can remove the joint. Why we can remove the joint? Because the current which was going this side, let us say, this current will have. What is the rule? Can you first tell the rule? Rule is either object and the image
Will be at same potential or have
either object
Like
and
current.
potential and image potential equal. If they are not equal, then
points like
then two things happen.
current
One thing happen for
both
current.
of them is equal.
points
Then
lying
object
on
current
the
is equal to
grids.
image current. Object current is equal to image current. It automatically implies. So here we know clearly that object and image potentials are not equal. Then object currents and image currents will be equal. Then this current, if it is I, this will also be I, and I can remove this from here, and I can disconnect it, right? So let us disconnect it. I think I will make another diagram to disconnect again. Wait a second. Sorry. I will disconnect it here. So if I disconnect it here, and I reconnect in this way. In similar fashion, I can do for all others
And at the
also.
top point also. can do.
Yes, similar fashion, I can disconnect all others. But that would be not required actually. This much will be enough. If I disconnect one also, that will be enough. I can do all those same thing for all others. Now, I know one more thing, that resonance of the AB, if it is given to us as something, then I can determine the resonance of C to D. Can we do that or not?
Yes, sir. Because
Sir, we can
it will be half.
R by 2 that is.
Yes, you got
Yes,
it. Very good, very
yes, sir,
good.
it
Boy.
will be
You
half.
understood. Because the lengths are becoming
Resistance is
half.
daily.
A by 2. Half.
Resistance is becoming half and the lengths are proportional to the
Yes.
side lengths. Therefore, this will become half. So let us call it as R by 2. If total resistance between A to B is R. Or as we used to do, we used to take such unknown resistances as X, let us say. So I can say, if I follow the same way, then that is unknown, that is X by 2. And this total one is X from A to B. But what about this? This is A into R. This one is A by 2 into R here. And this one is again A by 2 into R. And this one is A by 2 into R and A by 2 into R. And what we do normally in such cases, I prefer to take A into R, I will take as, let A times R be 1. I will take it as 1. Now you may think, how can we take it as 1 unnecessarily? Can we do that? I have to reconvert. I have to remultiply AR back again. I have to, or you can think in this way, it is just like conversion of units. In 1 unit, let us say it is in ohms. Then it is, let us say, AR ohms. But I can say, let AR ohm be some another unit. Let it be 1 unit. That is my own unit of resistance. Okay. And I will reconvert back this 1 unit again into ohms by multiplying by AR. We can do that or not? So I can, it will be very simple. If I do all this, will become just 1, 1, 1 only. And then let us see what answer we get for X. Let us see now. We will be getting X by 2 is in parallel with, it is in parallel with 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that is 1. And here
1 by 2, 1 by
1 by 2, 1 by 2. And then this one is 1. I think now you can tell 1 in parallel with X by 2 is X by 2 upon X by 2 plus 1. That is 1 in parallel with X by 2. And that is in series with 1 by 2 one side, 1 by 2 other side. That is in series with 1. And that whole is again in parallel with 1. That is what we are doing now. Plus 1 in parallel with 1 will be tough to make again. I will do one thing. First, I will simplify it a little bit. Then I will take in parallel with 1. Or I will do one thing. I will, okay. I have no way. I no choice. I think I have to do that only.
So we get total 2x plus 2 by 3x plus 2. Sir.
Let this total be equal to y. Let this be equal to y. Then I will say y in parallel with 1. This y in parallel with 1 will give us x. So I can say y into 1 upon y plus 1 is equal to total x. Then I will be getting from there y is equal to x into y plus 1. Then I will be getting y minus 1 into x. Y minus 1 into x versus y minus 1. Am I doing it right or no? So I think not like that. Y taken common, I will be getting
X by 1 minus x.
x minus 1 and is equal to minus x or what?
Sir, 1 minus x, sir.
1 minus x it is. Y into 1 minus x is equal to x. So y is becoming finally
X by 1 minus x.
x by 1 minus x. Yes, we can do that. Y is becoming x by 1 minus x. So I will replace it here. X upon 1 minus x is equal to x by x plus 2 plus 1, which is x plus 2 will become
2x plus 2 by x plus.
x plus 2 into x upon 1 minus x. Then x square plus 2x is equal to 2x plus 2 into 1 minus x, which is 2x plus 2 minus 2x square minus 2x.
3x square plus 2x minus 2
3x
equal
square
to
plus
0.
2x minus 2 equal to 0. Sir. Equal to root 3 minus 1 by 2.
Finally, at last it is becoming 3x square
3x square
Plus
plus 2x
2x
minus
minus
2.
2.
minus 2 is equal to 0.
0.
X equal
So
to root
x
3
is
minus
equal
1 by
to
6.
root 3 minus
Root 7 minus 1 by 3, sir.
root 7 minus 1 by
3.
3, right? Root 7 minus 1 by 3 is right. So what would be our resistance at last? Our resistance will be x times AR in ohms again. So it will become root 7 minus 1 by 3 into AR. That is the answer. Okay. X is, it is in 1 hour unit, which we assume to be 1 unit. Then it is becoming again in ohm. We can think in that way also. You got this point?
X by 2, how it can.
How it is x by 2? Resistance side lengths are half. Why would it be something else? This is A. If I reduce the triangle size, if I use the size of every side to be half of this, then obviously that particular piece will have half the resistance, because here it was given in the question itself, resistances are proportional to side length, or resistance per unit length was given to equal to R. As the side length gets reduced, the resistance also gets reduced. What is the biggest side length here? A. What is the biggest side length in this portion?
A by 2.
A by 2. Then the corresponding resistance will become x by 2, obviously.
R by 2.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, let us see questions from Pathfinder. This is our chapter of This question we have done 10th already. Let us do question number 11. Can you do question number 11? I think I have to explain first what is ammeter and voltmeter, right? Or ammeter is, wait a
Current
second.
passing through the
Ammeter is nothing but the current passing through this branch. It is just measuring the current. We have to find what is the current through this in terms of, and we have to find value of V in terms of I and R. If current is I here, we have to find value of V in terms of I and R. Capacitors are not in for this week. These we don't have to do. Then we have to do another question. Question number 8 we can do. This 8th one is nice. Are you noting down? Just note down, because after that I will give you this and you have to do these questions. Question number 8 you have to do. Question number 8, 9, 10, all these you can do. 8, 9, 10, 11, and you can do 12. 13 you can do. 14.